2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Northwest Open is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam in the booth, and we've got John McCarthy down on the course.
Thanks, Luke. Happy to be with you. Happy to be at the Conservatory Club. Welcome to the folks at home, and it's a, I wouldn't say welcoming first hole. Look at this thing, beast. Par 5, 651 yards from the tips. Talk about a three-shotter to start your day. Can't wait to see how the players deal with this one. Should be fun.
Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Time for the second shot into the first. Interesting choice of the driver here. No point hanging on to that one. You didn't hit your best there. John's down on the course, and do you have a better look at this lie?
Well, considering where they ended up, the lie could have been a lot worse. I think they might be able to deal with this with not too much trouble.
Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. This putt coming up is for birdie. This one's dialed in. That's pretty fancy. Nice start.
And always a good feeling to have early in the round.
Well, Rich, that's got to feel good. Opening the first with an under-par score.
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
You've arrived at a par 4. Step up to the tee and own it.
Good birdie on the last. What's in store now?
Lovely effort that. Playing from around 160 yards. Nice shot that. That should find the surface. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt.
Made birdie on the last. Looking for a second in a row here.
Oh, what a great stroke. And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
I like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it. John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Down here on the third hole, guys. This is Bryson DeChambeau's next shot.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Well, that shows the hands of a surgeon, doesn't it?
My surgeon's hands were a little shaky. That's why I have the scar.
And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. That should find the cut stuff. Time for the second shot into the third. Opting for the 5-wood. Wow, what a shot. Oh, that's a lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the third. It's tracking, and he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole.
That sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it?
And now at 3 under overall.
Oh, and they increase their lead. This is impressive, Luke, but can they hold up this play?
Let's see what happens here on the 4th. Well, this could alter the line of the shot. Wonderfully played. Let's take a look at JT just a little while ago. Fine effort from our man, currently chasing the leader.
This is his third.
Solid putt, that. Let's get back to it, shall we? Coming off a string of 3 birdies. Oh, this one's right down the pipe. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Oh, that almost went in. This is a par putt. Nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Still in the lead now after that hole. Teeing off here at the 5th. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. What a quality shot that was.
Gotta say, I can't see them not making birdie here, Luke.
But what a start. This is impressive. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. Moments ago, a beautiful shot happened on the course. Let's take a look at it. Ian Poulter comes up with a beauty here.
This is how you do it, 7 days a week. Those always come in handy, completely unexpected, but welcome nonetheless.
So with another hole behind us, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. Let's see what happens here on the 6th. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
Go in. Just didn't drop. Can make this one. It's for par. And that puddle drop. Well done. Our man on the ground, John, he's down there. What's the news?
Down here on the 7th hole, guys, this is Bryson DeChambeau's next shot.
Coming off a streak of 3 bogeys. Certainly makes putting easy if you can chip it that close.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Let's see what happens here on the 7th. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass. Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here. And choosing the 8-iron here. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. That's not what they were looking for.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
Well, that's an impressive little chip.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. And there it is. Now, 5 shots up after that hole. This hole's a tough 2-shotter, a long par 4. Yeah, that one will play. Second shot here on the 8th. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Well, that's well played into birdie range here at the 8th. And this effort by Justin Thomas.
Third shot now. Unbelievable shot.
And back to the course with the live action. 7 feet to the cup. This one started out on a good line. Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. He sits in first position. You've reached a par 3. Let's keep our laser focus. Going with a 3-wood here. Well, it's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
A bit short with that effort.
That's incredible. What a shot that was. Making the difficult look very easy. Let's see if we can make this and keep the par on the card. This one's looking good. Well done. He's currently sitting in first place. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole. Oh, that was pummeled. Great drive. second shot here on the 10th hole. Going with the 7. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. And a chance to move to 6 under the card with this putt.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've kept this player inside the top 10 all day long because of it.
This one has eyes for the hole. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Okay, let's head to the next. And our intrepid on-course reporter, John, standing by.
Over here on the 11th hole, this is Bryson DeChambeau.
This one's from downtown. Make sure you get the pace right. If that's the right pace, this should drop. Almost snatched the eagle there. That would have been huge. So after that hole, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now. You've arrived at a par 5. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway.
Luke, unfortunately, that got a horrible kick, ended up in the rough.
How about this effort from JT just a little while ago? Oh, that's a beauty. How about holding that one? This shot from the first cut of rough. Opting for the 3-wood. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Ooh, it'd be nice to make this putt. This is for eagle.
Looking better.
Oh, birdie with big wings. Great putt. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Well, they should be high on confidence stepping onto the tee now after that eagle at the last. Going with the 6-iron here. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts. Lining up the birdie putt here. Oh, just missed. And with that, you can go and put a par on the card. And after this hole, that's how it looks. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. You've arrived at a par 4. Well, this should affect the ball flight. That ball looked a little thirsty. Getting ready to play their third. Smart shot, always back into the fairway as a safe play. Around 110 yards to go. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Should find the green here. Outstanding approach shot. Let's try and make this one. And only drop the one shot. Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. Now 8 shots in front. Two great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4. That's an awful error. Now, man on the ground, John McCarthy. What's this lie look like, mate?
Well, guys, I think they're going to have to do a fair amount of work to get out of this first cut. It did end up kind of burrowing itself down in there pretty deep.
Going with the 5-wood.
The excitement, it's starting, you can hear it. John, what's going on out there?
We're over here on the 15th hole. This is Bryson DeChambeau setting up for the 40-foot putt.
Get in the hole. Oh, what a shame it didn't drop, but that looked good the whole way. Sitting at 6 under for the day, currently in the lead. Great touch, really nicely played.
Judging it beautifully.
Good looking putt. Nicely holed, and for par. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Ooh, I always love these holes. Here we have a par 3. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. And this effort by Justin Thomas.
I got to say, his short game is one of the best in the game.
Nailed it. Let's return to live play now. Oh, this is a long way from downtown, but you're closer. John, what's he got in front of him?
It's looking like about 23 feet to the cup.
And he holds it. What a putt.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
Currently at 7 under for the tournament.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Well, who doesn't love a short par 4? Is it time to be aggressive or lay back?
Standing on this par 4 and leading. What's the strategy? What's going on through their mind? Attack it or lay back?
Time for the second shot at the 16th. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Oh, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. Oh, what a shot by our leader. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Ouch, that hurts. And this one is for his par. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Just a couple to go. Let's see how you handle the penultimate hole.
This hole is so important at this critical time. Go for it, lay it back. How much do you trust your swing? Absolutely tattooed that one.
Second shot here on the 17th. That's going to find the water, sadly. And here we are with their 4th. This player's dialed in. What a shot.
John, give us a small update.
Hey, fellas, I'm on the 18th hole. This is Bryson DeChambeau. And this putt is for birdie.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? It's just about 3 feet away. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Our current leader is up by a whopping 7 shots now. Well, what a lovely position to be in, holding the lead, playing the last. Good luck. That should find the fairway. This one from about 160 yards out. Going with the 7. Great looking shot this. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent. Well, all that hard work, it's time to pay it off. Make this for the tournament.
Looking great now.
Oh, so close. And they'll walk away with a par on this one. Well, ladies and gentlemen, he's done it. That putt seals the win.
Give that player a high five. Unbelievable what kind of form they're in right now. It is absolutely amazing to watch.
This is pure dominance.
Pure dominance.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.